India has been leading the front on digitalization. When they talk about digital public infrastructure, you talk about digital money, digital payments, and so on. And you yourself have been the pioneer in the issue of CBDCs. And you've been piloting this, and I think now you're trying to mainstream it. So what role do you see of CBDCs and digital payments playing in the Indian economy in terms of improving financial inclusion, innovation, and efficiency?
Well, thank you. I'm happy that you asked that question, because CBDC is going to be the future currency of the world. And it is necessary that every central bank, every country works on CBDCs. There's one reason, specific reason why I am saying that. Of course, paper currency will continue, because that is the kind of a fallback, that is the kind of an insurance against. Just imagine if there is a massive technology disaster or some massive shock, then, how do the transactions go on? So paper currencies will remain. They provide the necessary insurance against, against possible or what may look unlikely, but nothing is unlikely in today's world. So that is the kind of insurance for such crisis situations. But having said that, the world is moving towards digital payments. I think India has made excellent progress, and it's at the forefront of digital payments. Our UPI per day number of transactions have exceeded 10 billion transactions per day. We are doing 10 billion transactions. That is, in the month, I think. 10 billion transactions in the month, I'm sorry. 10 billion transactions per month we are doing now. The UPI is doing. Coming to CBDCs, why I am saying it is very important? Because there are now several new animals or birds, whatever you call them, they're floating around under various names. Somebody calls it stable coins, somebody calls it cryptocurrencies. Our point of view is that let us be very careful in interpreting and understanding what consequences they have. On stable coins, the basic fundamental question that arises is, the fundamental question that begs an answer is whether governments and central banks are comfortable with private currency. Currency is a sovereign function, which the sovereign delegates to the central bank in countries like India. So therefore, are we comfortable with private currency? So therefore, these new technology products which are coming and styling themselves as great innovation, their financial consequences, their negative consequences for domestic financial stability, for global financial stability, for domestic monetary system, for the global monetary order, all that needs to be understood. And we have published, RBI, I have myself spoken about it, so I'm not going to list out what are the potential threats. Right. They pose a threat, all kinds of threats, terror financing, money laundering, apart from, currencies like emerging market currencies, which will sort of cause the central bank itself will lose control over the monetary system. There are lots of challenges, and these are highly risky. Now, we don't want that kind of a thing. In fact, on such matters, whether it is stablecoin or it is cryptocurrencies or whatever you call it, I think we need to fully understand what are the risks before sort of trying to legitimize them.